Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody. Let's take a look at the Great British Pound in a second, weekly report. So I thought that today it's not really necessary to take a look at the gold market, because in gold, as you can see, market has reached our major target 1262 on the daily chart, has been reached last week, and currently we see just minor response on this target. Mostly market still scoring around major weekly confidence support on gold, and we need just to see a response on this area. So no really bullish signs appears on the gold market, but we need to wait a bit and see how market will respond on this strong support and see what will happen next. Meantime, on the Great British Pound, we have interesting setup that could provide a lot of trading opportunities within the few weeks. Mostly we have the bearish view on the cable in the long-term perspective due to the fundamentals of the United Kingdom economy and the coming problems of the Brexit process. So a lot of really problems with this divorce with the European Union, and it's still promised to even more problems as time is limited for finalizing of this process, but there's no real progress stand with a lot of questions. So one of them is the border between the European Union and Great British Pound. Sorry for the United Kingdom. All these moments, the major problems we already have discussed in the weekly reports within the couple of months probably. So no really new fundamental inputs we have. That's why our long-term view is mostly stays the same, and we have the bearish long-term view on the Great British Pound. But in the short-term perspective, this market could show some bounce, and in general, the overall price behavior reminds the euro currency. So mostly the same patterns are forming here, even on the daily chart. So here you guys could see what particular pattern we will be watching for. This is head and shoulders pattern. So you can see this could become left shoulder, head, and this could become the right shoulder. Our particular interest will stand with the process of the reversal up or absence of this reversal. This also could happen. There are two different scenarios could appear how market could reverse up. First scenario is the possible head and shoulders pattern as I have plotted here. So you can see this could become left shoulder, head, this could become right shoulder, and market could start move up. Approximate target of this upper direction will be kind of the ABCD pattern or something of that sort, right to the 136. It stands in agreement with the top of the left arm and neckline of our double top pattern. So double top has been, target of the double top has been reached absolutely accurately. So you can see this market has hit this double top targets 131.08. We have estimated it as soon as it has been formed, if you remember, and market has tested it on Friday. This pattern is obvious, guys, but I suspect that we could get another dive before a real reversal will happen. Why? By some reasons. First of all, on Friday we even mentioned the possible double repo pattern here, but taking in consideration the price action that we see, it doesn't look like the real reversal. So it's a bit slow and not really very impressive by far. It makes me think that another leg down could happen. This is the first reason. Second reason, take a look. We've got the bearish grabber here on Friday, which suggests the taking out of these lows. And what's interesting that on the euro currency we also have the bearish grabber right in this candle. Finally, if you will take a look at the previous consolidation, the major support stands slightly lower. It's around 130.50. This low stand. What's more important, that 130.48 is the yearly pivot point, and it has not been tested yet with this year. That's why it will work as a magnet and market will gravitate to yearly pivot point. This makes me think that we could get another pattern, not the hand shoulders. And this pattern will be and could be 3 drive-by. So if you take a look at this, the ratios between the swings, you can see that the market keeps them really accurately. So you can see that 127 stands at the second drive stands at 127 of the first. And if we will calculate the extensions of this retracement, you'll see that 127 coincides with the 1618 of the first drive. This is very typical for the 3 drive pattern. There is where the third drive should stand, 130.43. It's right here. But how I understand that 3 drive will be formed, or maybe we should keep an eye on the hand shoulders, this will work. For that purpose, we need to take a look at the hourly chart, because pay attention to this price action around the second drive. If you will take a look at the hourly chart, you will see that this price action takes the shape of the reverse hand shoulders as well. So here's how it looked like on the hourly chart. So this could become left arm, head, right arm. Here is also kind of the butterfly, as you can see, but this drop probably be greater than the 1618, right? So as you can see, it's not pure hand shoulders, because for the hand shoulders, its major ratio is 1618. It's a bit deeper, but anyway, the shape stands very similar to a hand shoulders pattern. And here we need to take a look, keep an eye on the 132 area, because this harmonically, this is the point where the potential right arm bottom should stand. If market will start dropping here down and will break the 132, 131.80 fib support, this will tell you that 3 drive starts to appear, starts to form, and no hand shoulders pattern on the daily chart will be formed because market starts dropping. But if market will form here, the bottom of the right arm, start move up, and will break and take out of this top, this will tell us where that we're stand probably with this pattern. And next target will be the neckline around 134.40. This price action on the hourly chart will clarify what pattern will be formed, either 3 drive or hand shoulders pattern on the daily. That's what we will keep an eye on the beginning of the next week. As soon as we will pass through the first stage of the possible upward action, this initial stage of the reversal moment, we will keep an eye on the final target. So it's 136, 137, the top of the right arm of the potential large bearish pattern that's forming here. Approximately the same we have talked about the euro in the yesterday weekly report. So as you can see, it's a rather interesting situation right now on Great British Pound, and let's keep watching what will happen.